Alrighty guys, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a while since I made a video, but this one was very interesting, this experience I had, and I wanted to share that with you guys so you can let me know if maybe you've encountered a similar situation. So in essence, what happened? DoorDash prevented me from doing a delivery. So let's kind of explain how that all went down. So this happened last week, and I was just finishing up my night too, which is just what made this so much worse. So I'm in the drive-thru at Taco Bell to pick up an order. I'm next in line to pick up the order from Taco Bell, and DoorDash sends me another request for Sonic. Now Sonic is maybe a mile and a half away from Taco Bell. So I look at the request. It's going, I don't know, 12, 13 miles. But it's my last order of the day, and it's paying like $22, $23. So I was like, you know what? I'll take it. So I pick up my Taco Bell order. I head to Sonic. While I'm in the drive-thru line at Sonic, I get a call from DoorDash. Hey, customer so-and-so is wondering how much longer it's going to take you to get their food at Sonic. So this kind of perplexes me because I look at the app, and the app says I'm supposed to pick up, like I'm in line to pick up about 10 minutes before my actual pickup time. So I let DoorDash support know that. You know, they're very kind about it, and they're like, okay, thank you. Cool, everything's good. So I get up, I pick the Sonic order, or I pick up the Sonic order. When I go back into my DoorDash app, because I picked up the Taco Bell order first, and the Taco Bell order is only going a couple miles, that's what comes up on my screen as the first order to deliver. So I'm like, okay, cool. So hit directions, go into my Apple Maps, and I'm following the directions to the customer's home. As I get right outside the customer's home, they live in a gated community. I'm like, okay, I go back into the app so I can see if they put their gate code in there. And this is what I encounter. I go into the app, and no longer is this customer who's associated with the Taco Bell order, is their order actually highlighted within my DoorDash app. The order that's in there is the Sonic order. So I'm like, okay, I'll go into my settings and see if I can like jump to the DoorDash or the Taco Bell task. It prevents me. The app prevents me from jumping to the Taco Bell task. It like will not let me change from the Sonic task. So I'm like, what the hell? So at that point, I call DoorDash, and I tell them like, look, I'm delivering to such and such customer. I've got their Taco Bell order. I'm right outside their community, but they live in a gated community, and I need to be able to get a hold of the customer to see if they have a gate code. And DoorDash support says, well, the customer with the Sonic order, they're starting to get really upset that they still haven't received their food yet. They want to know why it's taking you so long. And I explained to them, I'm like, look, I picked up the Taco Bell order. I went and picked up the Sonic order. I'm dropping off the Taco Bell order first. If I go and drop off the Sonic order first, by the time I get back, their food is going to be cold, because this 12 to 13 miles to drive to the Sonic customer, they live in a city called Fair Oaks. The quickest way to get to Fair Oaks, it's city driving, unfortunately. Now, granted, it's almost 11 o'clock at night, so I'm probably going to do pretty well in terms of hitting the stoplights, but if I go drop that order off and then come all the way back, the Taco Bell order is going to be cold. And support says, well, we need you to drop off the Sonic order first. I said, okay, whatever you say. So I'm sitting outside the gate because I can't even switch the task to see if they provided a gate code. I can't call the customer with the Taco Bell order. I can't do anything with that order. Luckily, somebody leaves that gated community. And I was like, well, I'm already here. So I went in through the exit. I pull up to the house. And this is literally where the story gets weirder. There's a guy outside his house, outside the house I'm delivering to. He's washing his car at 11 o'clock at night. He's got no lights on, like no headlamp, no lights in the driveway, nothing. He's washing his car shirtless at 11 o'clock at night. So you're like, huh, okay, maybe the guy's drunk, whatever. The car he's washing is a Lamborghini of some sorts. Now, it's a newer Lamborghini. I don't know exactly what model, but at least valued at probably a couple $100,000, if not more. So he's outside, shirtless, in the dark, no lights, washing his couple $100,000 Lamborghini. So I pull up, stop, hand him his food, and I'm explaining to him that within the app, DoorDash is not going to let me mark this delivery as completed. So, he was really nice. He said, all right, look. He said, I'll call DoorDash and I will let them know you dropped my food off to me so that you can go take care of your other order. I was like, awesome. Thank you. Like, no reason to doubt that this guy would do that. So I'm like, cool. Drop the food off, leave the community. I'm heading to the customer with the Sonic order. And I'm sorry if this is confusing you guys, but this was just a total shit show. I'm driving to the customer to drop off the Sonic order. And I get another call from DoorDash. Hey, this customer is irate and they still can't understand why they don't have their food. So I'm explaining to DoorDash, like, look, I have to make this drive through the city. I'm driving there with their food. They got a good amount of food. So this is where DoorDash kind of gives me a little bit more information finally. Apparently, this customer had placed their order at like 9 something that night. Keep in mind, I got the order request to pick it up around 11 o'clock at night. So my guess, the reason the payout was so high, because Sonic is typically slow, Dashers were accepting the order or accepting the offer. They were getting there. Maybe they were waiting a period of time, and multiple times that had happened and people had canceled the order. So it kept getting pushed and pushed and pushed and pushed. So I explained to them, look, I'm driving to their home. They can get on the DoorDash app and they can see that I am driving toward their house. And they're like, okay, we understand, like, just take your time. Okay, sure. So I keep driving. I get to their house. And outside of maybe when I was in basic trying to do the absolute best I could on my run on the PT test, I took their food, I ran it up to their house, dropped it on the doorstep, took my picture, and I left. I got out of Dodge. I didn't want any kind of interaction with these people because the vast majority of this was not my fault. As I'm leaving, maybe, 5 or 6 minutes later, I get another call from DoorDash. Hey, customer so-and-so, that you completed this Sonic delivery for, they're saying that they do not have all of their jalapeno poppers or whatever. Like they ordered a 6 or 8 piece and they're missing one. So I tell support, I'm like, look, I don't open their food. I don't go through anybody's food. If the restaurant gives me the food, I take the food and I deliver it. I don't open it and go through and make sure they have everything. So if that's the case, I'm sorry. I don't know what you want me to tell you. But I didn't eat the food. I don't even like those things. Which truly, I don't. Like, okay. Thank you. Get off the phone. Then, I get another call almost immediately after that from DoorDash. Another person telling me that the Taco Bell order I dropped off, the gentleman did call DoorDash and told DoorDash that I did complete his delivery. So I'm thinking in my head, like, okay, awesome. You know, like, he's got his food. I don't have to do anything else with that order. Like, I can just go home now. Then I get another call from DoorDash. I shit you not, you guys. Telling me that the customer with the Sonic order, after going through the rest of their bag, they realized that these missing jalapeno popper things that they had actually fallen out of the little container and were at the bottom of the bag. Of course, I told you, I didn't touch their food. So I'm still heading home, and I go into the app because I just want to go offline and end my dash. And I still see the Taco Bell order in my screen. So I'm like, I delivered this. So luckily, their house for the Taco Bell order was only maybe a mile or so away from my house. And I just didn't want to be on the phone anymore. And I hate being on the phone to begin with. I drive back. I get close enough to their house. I don't have to go in through the gate, luckily. Close enough to their house where DoorDash will let me mark the order as complete, and I'm able to just get off the app. This was probably the worst experience I've had. I've done around 2,500 deliveries, and I've never had an experience so weird. I've never had an experience where DoorDash literally somehow has the ability to like block me from completing an order because they want me to prioritize a different order. Never had that happen before. The guy out there in the dark, shirtless, washing his Lamborghini, like, is just nuts. Totally weird, totally random. Like, have you guys ever had anything like this? Anything super weird or anything where DoorDash like prevents you or somehow like blocks you from being able to complete a delivery because they want you to prioritize another delivery? If you guys have had that happen before, I would love to hear it. Please let me know. If you guys found this video enjoyable, please hit the like button. And I'm working on some cool new videos that I'm going to be bringing out. I hope you guys will check them out. And I'll talk to you later. Bye.